one of the ball game. 9 points for Aspen Webb. He skip pass over to Ruggles. He's going to drive, gets into the short corner, puts the shot up, and it goes!
This is high school basketball. Let's go courtside. Here's Trent Florum.
True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florum back here with you live from Pleasanton as we get ready for the boys' consolation game between the Anselmo-Merna Coyotes and your Cambridge Trojans. About 3 minutes away, Coyotes come in here. They lost to Ravenna last night, 38-35, and kind of surprising, I think, because Ravenna, of course, was battling not only low numbers, but and they've been struggling this season. They only had one win on the season coming into that game, and they had just lost one of their best players in Gavin Rysback to a car accident, and of course, so they were grieving. They had three other kids in that vehicle also that are, so I know one of them still in the hospital in some pretty serious condition. Do not have the names of the other three, but it's kind of surprising where Ravenna came out and got that win, and a tough win in a hard-fought battle right there. So they got the win. Trojans, of course, lost to Pleasanton last night. Pleasanton girls did win the championship, beating Anselmo-Merna by 10 points here this evening. So congratulations to the Bulldogs and their championship. The Pleasanton boys, they're playing Ravenna right now for the boys' championship. Let's bring you to tonight's starters, brought to you by Mark's Pharmacy and Know Your Number. High blood pressure in the United States is a major problem. Nearly 1 of 3 American adults has pre-hypertension. That's blood pressure numbers that are higher than normal, but not yet in the high blood pressure range. Mark's Pharmacy can help you know your number with the quality blood pressure machine in the home to help get accurate results that are sent directly to your doctor. Contact Mark's Pharmacy to learn more and know your number. Now here are tonight's starting lineups. First of all, for the visiting team on the scoreboard, the Coyotes are in the black uniforms tonight with the red trim. And don't know what color the numbers are yet. They haven't taken their tops off yet. So their starters are number 3, junior Caden Record. Number 4, a junior Colin Wright. Number 5, a senior Josiah Griffith. Number 10, a sophomore Dane Doria. And number 11, a junior Braden Wilson. We heard Coach talk about Dane Doria. He's been their leader for last couple of years. He's just a sophomore, so leading scorer last year, and so far this year he is averaging 17.2 a game. Also Colin Wright with 9.7 a game, and Caden Record with 7 points a game, leading the Coyotes. Head coach is Troy Gilligan, and assistant coach Levi Hilker. For the Trojans tonight, number 11, a 5'11 freshman Braxton Mitchell. Number 12, a 6-foot junior Creighton Ruggles. Caden probably better not be playing. He's a little bit out of school now. Number 14, a 5'7 junior Brady Allmeyer. Number 20, a 6-foot junior Hodge Rayburn. And number 23, a 6-foot junior Braden Miller. The third different lineup for the Trojans this season as Maverick Webb is out of tonight's ball game with that knee injury. Tried to go down to New West today and see if he could figure something out, and New West was closed. They're usually open on Saturdays during the sports season, but maybe with the Christmas break they were out. They were closed tonight. So Trojans wearing the white uniforms with the black numbers, says Cambridge in orange across their chest. Anselmo-Merna black uniforms, white numbers, and it says A/M across their chest. So we get ready to go. The Trojans will go left to right. The Coyotes will go right to left. Creighton Ruggles will jump it up, and I'm sure it'll be Dane Doria for, I think maybe it's going to be number 4, Colin Wright, going up against Ruggles. Ruggles might be the shortest jumper in the area, but he wins a lot of jumps. Got some springs in them legs. So it is Ruggles and Wright to jump it up. Said Trojans going left to right, Coyotes going right to left. Referee approaches the circle, ball's in the air, and we're underway, and the Coyotes do win this one. It's Doria with it. Doria goes off to number 11, Braden Wilson. Trojans in a zone, 2-3 zone here tonight. Go inside. Doria knocked it away by Rayburn. Great hands by Hodge. Rayburn, he kicks it out to Ruggles. Ruggles quickly up the floor, finds Mitchell in the corner. Back up top it comes to Ruggles. Right side, Allmeyer. Allmeyer drives, little floater out of the lane. Rolls around, won't go. Miller with the rebound, goes straight up, he's fouled. Miller will go to the line to shoot 2. Nice rebound by Braden Miller. And I did not see who the foul was on. I think it's on number 10, Doria. There it opens on number 4, Wright. He picks up his first. Miller's first free throw off the side of the rim, missed it. Amateurs Bar and Grill, Branding Truck and Trailer, Caleb's Custom Farming, Cambridge Rehab and Fitness Community Hospital, Cross Creek Golf Links, Doyle Auto Repair, and First Central Bank bringing you tonight's ball game. Miller hits a second, nothing but net on that one. Goes 1-2. Trojans have a 1-point lead. Right, throwing it up the floor to Record. Now it's Doria. Doria here on the right wing. Going to drive inside, dumps it inside to right. Turnaround jumpers up and in. So Wright has the first field goal tonight, and the Coyotes lead it 2-1. Here comes Allmeyer off to Ruggles on the right wing. Ruggles back up top to Allmeyer. Trying to drive. Gets down inside, makes a nice play, kicks it out to Rayburn. Wide open three, buries it. Hodge Rayburn buries a three from the corner. Trojans back up 4-2. Wright kicks it off to Record. Record up to Doria, and we got a foul here on the Trojans, and it's on Hodge Rayburn. And that was fortunate for the Trojans, maybe, because number 11 is streaking down the floor. Braden Wilson was going to have an easy layup. So 1 minute gone out of the first period. It's 4-2 Trojans. Griffith off to right, down in the corner. It goes to Doria. Doria driving inside, stopped, kicks it back up top to Wright. Right off to number 11, Wilson inside it goes. Shots up and in for Doria. 4-4, your score here. Allmeyer to Ruggles, back off to Miller. Miller on the left wing, or Mitchell, excuse me. Back up top to Allmeyer. Allmeyer working to the free throw line. Get pass down to Mitchell. Three on the way. Can't get the shot to go. Chases his own rebound down. Kicks it off to Rayburn. He drives inside. Shots up. Goes. Rayburn with 5 points for the Trojans, and they're up 6-4. Wilson. Back over to Record. Record up the floor. He goes to Griffith. He drives inside. Kicks it off to Wright. Shots up and in. Wright with 4 points now. It's tied at 6. Here's Allmeyer. Allmeyer driving inside, kicks it back up to Mitchell. He's going to take another three. In and out won't go. Miller with the rebound. Kicks it back out to Allmeyer. Allmeyer driving baseline. Gets inside, kicks it out to Rayburn. Wide open three again. Rayburn can't get this one to go. Miller with another rebound. His third of this opening period. Here goes Ruggles down the lane. He's going to get called for a charge. It's pushed off there. His first, team's second. There's no doubt about that. He did definitely throw that forearm out there. 6-6 your score. Kyle's coming right to left in the black uniforms. Record throws it away. Or right, trying to get it to Record, and he threw it over the top of him and out of bounds. It's a turnover by the Kyle's. Trojans get it back. 5.5 left here in the opening period. We're tied at 6. Ruggles will bring it up for the Trojans. Crosses the timeline. Works to his left side to Mitchell. Mitchell back up top to Allmeyer. Allmeyer drives down the lane, kicks it out to Ruggles. Ruggles drives inside, gets in the middle, kicks it out to Rayburn in the corner. Rayburn back up top to Ruggles. Wide open, doesn't take the three, gets it off to Allmeyer. He doesn't take the three. Allmeyer kicks it back to Ruggles here on the right wing. Ruggles working up top, gets it to Rayburn. Man-to-man defense from the Coyotes. Rayburn drives inside, kicks out to Mitchell. Now Ruggles on the wing. Ruggles down the right side. 2 on the shot clock, and he's fouled. Colin Wright fouls him. He'll pick up his second. Ruggles will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. On the season, 38% free throw shooter, 13-34. So checking in the ball game is going to be Kanan Priest. And Ruggles misses the first one. Ruggles was a really good free throw shooter last year. He struggled this year a little bit. Had a couple of games where he went really hot. Trying to break this 6-6 tie. Second one's on the way. He put nothing but net on that one. Coyotes bringing it up. Record across the timeline. Gets stopped by Rayburn. Kicks it over to Doria. Down in the corner goes to Priest. He drives inside. Has it knocked away. He goes off of the Coyotes, though. Off of Griffith and out of bounds. Trojans get it back. 4:46 left in the first period. 7-6 Trojans. Rayburn off the left side, hands it off to Ruggles. Ruggles working down the right, kicks it out to Allmeyer. Allmeyer driving along the baseline. Going to skip pass back up top to Mitchell. Mitchell off to Allmeyer. Allmeyer back to Rayburn. Rayburn's going to drive inside. Drives. He's fouled. I think this is on Doria. And it's on number 11. It's on Wilson. So Rayburn to the free throw line. Kitchen A Public Transit, Ogemeyer Seeds, Troy Wiestat, Henneman Custom Harvesting, Covert Seeds, MNB Bank. Bringing you the game in. Rayburn, a rare miss on the free throw line. He was 10 of 15 on the night, or on the season, 67%. Mark's Pharmacy, Shirley Case Coffee Shop, Medicine Creek Family Dentistry, Mid-Plains Community College, and Midwest Liberty Credit Federal Union bringing you the ball game. Rayburn hits the second, puts the Trojans up by 2. Here's Record down in the corner. If so, and Allmeyer with the ball after the steal by Rayburn, hands it off to Ruggles. He goes up and block shot by Doria. No foul called there. And number 11 with it, that's Wilson. Back off to Priest. Priest gets it over to Record. Record on the left wing goes into Doria. Back outside it goes, and it's lost by number 5 there. Can't handle the pass. Griffith loses it out of bounds. It's Trojan basketball. Mitchell goes out. Sean Pauley into the ball game for the Trojans. Good to see Mitchell shooting the ball tonight. He hasn't been doing that the last few games. He's taken 2 shots already here in the opening period. That's probably more than he's taken the last 2 games combined. Allmeyer on the left wing. Back up top it comes to Rayburn. Rayburn drives inside, and he's going to be fouled by number 3, Caden Record. 2 shots for Rayburn coming up here. Pinpoint Communications, River Valley Service Assembly, Floor Covering Furniture, Taco John's, Tri Valley Health System, and Vera Wireless bringing you tonight's ball game. Rayburn hits the first one. He's got 7 of the 9 points for the Trojans. Ruggles and Miller both have 1. Waypoint Bank of Cambridge, Webb's Oilfield Service, Western Select Genetics, Lance Shiflett, and Lockenauer Jones Mortuary bringing to the game. Rayburn misses the second one. So a 3-point lead for the Trojans. 3:40 left here in the opening period. They lead at 9-6. And Griffith back up top to Priest. Off to Record. Record back to Priest. 3 coming to tie the ball game. It's off the rim. Won't go. And Doria got away at the push off. And now Ruggles steals it away from him. Great hands by Creighton Ruggles. As Doria went up, Ruggles took it away. Here's Rayburn. Rayburn driving inside. No foul called on the block from behind. And here comes Priest with it. Priest going in. He's going to be fouled, and they're going to count this. And Coach Shepard saying that should be on the floor. Ruggles is going to pick up his second foul, though. Now I can't remember who's going to call it, and it is on Ruggles. And they do count the basket, so Priest has his first basket. He's going for the end one at the free throw line. Shoe is untied. The referee tells him, you've got to tie your shoe, young man. They didn't have to, but said probably should. Amateurs Bar and Grill, Briny Truck and Trailer, Caleb's Custom Farming, Cambridge Rehab and Fitness, Community Hospital, Cross Creek Golf Links, Doyle Auto Repair, and First Central Bank bringing you tonight's ball game. Priest free throw to tie the ball game, misses it, and Hodge Rayburn has the rebound. The Trojans have a 1-point lead with 3 minutes left in the opening period. Allmeyer on the right wing. Comes back up top to Ruggles. Ruggles off to Sean Pauley here on the right wing. He drives inside. Kicks pass. Nice pass inside to Braden Miller. Can't handle it, but kicks it back out to Ruggles. 3 on the way. Won't go. Rayburn inside. Fights for the rebound. Loses it out of bounds. Pauley picks it up. Kicks it back out to Allmeyer. Allmeyer along the baseline. Drives inside. Puts a floater up. It goes. Allmeyer with the floater. His first basket of the ball game. Back to a 3-point lead for the Trojans. Here's Record. Kicks it off to Smith, or to Griffith, and now we got a jump ball, and it's going to belong to the Trojans. Rayburn to inbound it here for Cambridge. Leading the Trojans right now with 7 points. 2:31 left in the opening period. They get it into Ruggles. Goes right back to Rayburn. 2:28 left here. 11-8 Trojans in the opening period. Ruggles kicks it out to Allmeyer in the corner. 3 on the way. Can't get it to go. Rebound's tipped around. It's going to be picked up by Priest, and he travels. Oh, they're going to call a foul on Ruggles. Ruggles is going to pick up his third. He will have to come out of the ball game, and I don't know how much more he can play this first half. Gavin Gunderson going to check in for the Trojans. So Priest will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. And now to come back saying that, that is just the 4th foul. 3 on Ruggles, 1 on Rayburn is all the fouls that we have. So it's just the 4th foul. So we will not be shooting free throws. Will be Coyote basketball, though. Trojans up 11-8 with 2:17 left, and now without Creighton Ruggles, one of their best players. Already without Maverick Webb out due to injury. Here is number 11, Braden Wilson, back up top to Priest. Over to Griffith. Griffith back up to Priest. Back to Griffith. 3 from the left wing, off the rim, won't go. Rebound, Sean Pauley. Out to Miller, up to Gunderson. Gunderson on the left wing. Back up top to Rayburn. Rayburn kicks it off to Allmeyer. Allmeyer on the left wing. Driving inside. Going to kick it back out to Rayburn. Wide open 3 for Rayburn. Can't get it to go. Rebound's tipped around. Allmeyer scoops it up. Kicks it back to Rayburn. He loses the ball, but he's able to run it down. Rayburn on the right wing now. Back up top it comes to Gunderson. Left side Allmeyer. Back up top it comes Rayburn. Back to Sean Pauley. He'll take the 3. Can't get it to go. Rayburn with the rebound. Back up to Pauley. Pauley back off to Gunderson. Over to Rayburn. He's going to drive inside, working against Doria. Tries to throw it up, and it's knocked down. And Doria picks it up. Up the floor, throwing it for number 11, Wilson, but it's too far, and it goes out of bounds. 11-8, Trojans with 1:13 left here. Checking into the ballgame will be number 23, Jaden Russell. He'll come in for number 3, Caden Record for the Coyotes. Allmeyer's going to bring it up the floor. Nearing the 1 minute mark left here in the first period. 11-8 Trojans. Allmeyer on the left wing. Going to drive. Kicks it back out. Rayburn wide open 3. Can't get it to go. Rebound by number 2 Priest for the Coyotes. And he gets stopped by Rayburn, trying to find somebody. Finds Russell. Russell down in the corner to Doria. Doria down inside to Russell. Skip pass back out. It's up top. Here's a 3 by number 11, Wilson. Can't get a shot to go. Miller with the rebound. Throws it up to Allmeyer. Allmeyer across the timeline. Working down on the left side. Down into the corner. Going to drive baseline. Gets inside. Kicks it back out to Rayburn. 3 on the way. Can Hodge get this one? No. He's missed 3 in a row after hitting his first one. Up the floor comes Doria on the right wing. Driving inside. Puts a shot up. Won't go. Rebound. And we're going to have a foul on Doria now. Sean Pauley went up and got the rebound. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Doria picks up his first foul. That should be the 5th foul there. And it should be shooting 2. Sean Pauley will be at the free throw line, I believe. Nope, it's going to be Braden Miller. Miller on the season, 0 of 1. Just shot 1 free throw. He's 1 of 2 tonight, so he's 1 of 3 on the season. First one is short. Just off the front of the rim. Looked like it was going to go, just came up a little bit short. Wilson goes out of the ball game. Number 22, Ryan Feeney, checks in. Feeney into the ball game. Miller with his second free throw here. Trojans leading it by 3 with 20 seconds left in the opening period. And Miller, they should just give him the second one. Just say, okay, you're going to switch it. Braxton Mitchell checks back in for the Trojans. So you have Gavin Gunderson, Sean Pauley, Hodge Rayburn, Brady Allmeyer, and Braxton Mitchell on the floor for the Trojans. Priest back to Doria. Doria back to Priest coming up the right side of the floor. Going to get past Sean Pauley. Carried it, and then loses it out of bounds, and it's Cambridge basketball. 12 seconds left here in the opening period. It's 12-8 Cambridge. Rayburn going to throw it in for Allmeyer. Allmeyer up the left side. Gets to the top. Working top of the key. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Mitchell with 5 seconds left. He's going to drive. He's going to be fouled by Priest, and Mitchell will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. So the freshman going to the charity stripe. Mitchell on the season is 2 of 2 from the charity stripe. 3.7 left here. And Mitchell trying to extend this 4-point lead. First one's on the way. It's off the front of the rim, just a little bit short. MMB Bank, Mark's Pharmacy, and Shirley K's Coffee Shop, Medicine Creek Family Dentistry, Midwest Liberty Federal Credit Union, Pinpoint Communications, River Valley Services, Samway Floor Covering Furniture, Taco John's, Tri Valley Health Systems, Bureau Wireless, bringing you tonight's game. Mitchell hits the second one. And here comes Priest down the floor. Here's a shot by Russell, and it's off the rim. No good. 13-8. Trojans lead it by 5 after 1. We're going to take a break. We'll be back here with quarter number 2 on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Our lending decisions are made locally. What does that mean to you? Well, we're a family-owned bank, and we make quick decisions. We offer personalized care with a history of strong values. At Waypoint Bank, we've been cultivating relationships in Nebraska for 140 years. Our word is our bond and has been for all these years. Branches in Cozad, Eustis, Cambridge, Clay Center, and Imperial. Waypoint Bank, guiding your success and invested in your future. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Local sports on the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Forum back here with you. 13-8 your score. The Trojans with the lead after 1. Let's thank Bureau Wireless, Waypoint Bank of Cambridge, Webb's Oilfield Service, Western Select, Genetics, Lance Schiffa, and Lockenauer Jones Mortuary for bringing you tonight's ball game. 13-8 Trojans. It'll be Anselmo-Merna basketball to start the second period. Trojans have Gunderson, Mitchell, Allmeyer, Miller, and Pauly out there. Coyotes counter with Wright, Doria, Record, Wilson, and Griffith out there. So their starters are back out there for them. Griffith goes inside to Record. Record trying to find Doria, can't find him, kicks it out to Griffith. Down the corner it goes to number 4 out there, and he misses it, and Doria misses the shot inside. That was right. He got it into Doria, and he missed a shot. Allmeyer got the rebound. Bringing it up for the Trojans, man-to-man from the Coyotes. Allmeyer back inside to Miller. Turns, kicks it back up top to Mitchell. Mitchell goes to Gunderson on the left wing. Gunderson working inside against Wilson. Kicks it back out to Mitchell. Mitchell off to Pauly. Guarded by Doria. Pauly gets it back off to Allmeyer. Elbow shots on the way. Buries it. Allmeyer has 4 for the Trojans, and they're up by 7 now, 15-8. Here is Wilson with it. Wilson off to Griffith. Back up top, Doria. Doria. Spin move. Could lose the ball off his foot, but it's picked up by Griffith. Kicks it over to Record. Back up top to Wright. Back to Record. 3 from the left wing, and he buried that one. Record. First 3 of the night for the Coyotes, and it's 15-11. Allmeyer down in the corner. Pauly driving inside. Kicks it back up to Gunderson. Down in the corner, Mitchell. Mitchell back up top to Allmeyer. Allmeyer kicks it off to Pauly. Pauly right side comes to Gunderson. Gunderson working around. Going to drive. Kicks it back out to Sean Pauly on the left wing. Down to 10 on the shot clock. Tried to throw it to Miller. It's stolen away by Record. Record bringing it up the floor. Gets to the free throw line. Kicks it out. Griffith on the left wing. Back up to Record. Inside it goes to Doria. Doria drives, shoots, and he's going to be fouled. They're going to go jump ball. And it will be Trojan basketball. Great play by Braden Miller. Hodge Rayburn checking back in. Sean Pauly will go out for the Trojans. Ben Harris has his warm-up top off. Don't be surprised to see him come in and give a few minutes here. Allmeyer working up top. Going to go back door to Rayburn. Back to Allmeyer. Top of the key. 3's on the way. Off the rim won't go. Gunderson pulls down the rebound for the Trojans. Back to Allmeyer. Allmeyer. Shot fake. Drive. Floater on the way. Off the rim won't go. And the rebound is picked up and then off. Hodge Rayburn knocked it away. I thought it went off to Rhea, but it did not. Hodge Rayburn knocks it out. (15-11) 4-point lead for the Trojans here. This is Wilson bringing it up for the Coyotes. Wilson kicks it back to Wright, now to Record. Record working up top, kicks it back off to Wright. Wright inside to Doria, guarded by Miller and Rayburn. Turns around, he loses it out of bounds. It goes, it's going to be off Miller though. Stays with the Coyotes underneath their own basket here on the near side. And Doria starting to complain a little bit about the physicalness of the game. Doria gets it inside, puts a floater up, and now he makes it, and there's a foul called And I think he just bought that one right there. Doria has 4 points now, and the foul is on number 23, Braden Miller, his first. So Doria at the free throw line on the season, 65%, 15 of 23. First one's on shots on the way and got the shooter's roll. 1 point ball game, 15-14 now. Trojans with the lead, 5.5 left here in the third. Rayburn goes to Gunderson on the left wing. He'll drive, gets inside, turns, hands it off to Allmeyer. Allmeyer with the spin move, goes back to his other side, puts it up, won't go. Rebounds, tipped around, is picked up by Griffith for the Coyotes. Great move by Allmeyer, just didn't finish. Griffith across the timeline. Gets it off to Wilson on the right wing. Goes back up top for Wright. Back to Griffith, back to Wright, back inside to Record. His shot's up, misses it. Braden Miller with the rebound for the Trojans. Kicks it out to Rayburn. Rayburn working inside against Doria. Loses the ball, gets it back up to Gunderson, and Allmeyer has to go through his hands and into the Coyote bench. Trojans have been outscored 6-2 here in the fourth. They still lead it by 1. Griffith, skip pass over to Record. Record looking inside, can't find it. It's Wright for 3 out of the corner, misses a shot. Gunderson pulls down the rebound. Gunderson off to Allmeyer. He'll bring it across the timeline. Works on the left side on the wing, gets a screen from Miller. He goes inside and the pass is stolen away. Wilson quickly up the floor. Stopped by Allmeyer. And now Allmeyer's going to get a foul. Coyotes have it. This is Priest. Back up top to Griffith. Now to Wright. They go inside to Doria. Doria over the top of Miller. Shot won't go. Gunderson had the ball, and it goes off his hands and out of bounds. They're trying to get it into Doria, and Wright loses it. It's picked up by Mitchell. Mitchell quickly down the floor, looking over for Allmeyer. Ball's tipped away, and it goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Trojans. So Rayburn to inbound it out by the corner here. Going to be a box set for the Trojans. Going to lob it into Allmeyer. Allmeyer right side up high. Goes down the corner to Rayburn. Rayburn looking around for the Trojans. Going to drive inside. Skip pass out to Allmeyer. Thought about the three. Doesn't take it. Rayburn went down and he's hurt. Gunderson. Off to Allmeyer. Now to Rayburn. Rayburn back to Allmeyer, and Rayburn's limping on that left leg. Allmeyer tries to drive, loses it, kicks it back out, and it's going to be thrown away. And I think Rayburn's going to come out. Sean Pauly's going to come into the ball game. Limping on that left ankle. That's all the Trojans need is another injury. They lead it by 1 here, 15-14 with 3:33 left here in the second period. Here's Priest with it. Back up top it comes. Wright, back to Priest on the right side. Back up top to Wright. He'll take the three. It's off the rim, won't go. Rebound is picked up by Sean Pauly, and they're going to call a jump ball here. How was that not over the back? Ryan Feeney was way over the top of Record here. Or of Pauly, excuse me. It's going to be Coyote basketball. Checking in the ball game is going to be number 3, Caden Record, and number 11, Wilson. Wright and Griffith go out of the ball game. So Priest inbounded here. Going to be looking for Doria. He's the third man in line, probably looking to lob it to him. So Priest, they do get it into Doria, just like I said. They get it back up top. This is Wilson off to Record. Record looking inside for Doria, guarded by Miller. Pits it back out in the corner. Shots on the way. It's off the rim, won't go. Rebound Allmeyer. Allmeyer quickly up the floor. Nice pass looking up for Pauly. Couldn't get it there. It is tipped away. It's going to be Trojan basketball. Rayburn ran out in the hallway and walked that off. He looks like he's ready to go here. Mitchell to inbound it. Box set for the Trojans. And he gets it, tried to get it in. Well, we got a kick by the Coyotes. So it'll stay with the Trojans underneath their own basket here off the near side. Box set once again for the Trojans. And try to get it into Pauly. It's knocked away. It stays with the Trojans again. Rayburn checks in. Gunderson will go out. Good to see Rayburn back out on the floor here. Trojans already without Maverick Webb due to a knee injury. Rayburn looking to get it in. Goes back up top to Mitchell. Mitchell, freshman, working top of the key. Kicks it off to Rayburn down in the corner. He's going to take the three over to Rhea. Buries it. Hodge Rayburn with a huge basket for the Trojans. Back up by 4, 18-14. Here up the floor, Doria kicks it off. Wilson back over to Feeney. He misses the shot. Rebound by Rayburn. Rayburn quickly up the floor. Doria steals it away from him. Going down the floor. Don't foul him, Hodge. Doria misses the shot. Rayburn with the rebound. Whoa. Doria was set right on the top of Rayburn. No foul called there. Rayburn's got the basketball back. Working against Doria now. Top of the key. Goes off to Pauly, left side. Pauly, and he's going to be fouled by number 3, Caden Record. That's going to be Record's second. First team foul on the Coyotes here in the second quarter. 2:13 left. Been a pretty clean quarter. Just 2 fouls on the Trojans, 1 on the Coyotes. Here's Allmeyer. Bringing it up the floor. Gets a screen from Miller. Give and go was there. He missed him. Gets it back out to Rayburn. Rayburn drives inside, puts a floater up, and he's going to be fouled. It's going to be, I believe, on number 22 here. I believe this is on Feeney. It is. So Feeney picks up his first, team's second. Rayburn goes to free throw line to shoot 2. Rayburn's first one, a little short off the front of the rim. He's struggled here tonight. He's 67% on the season, but tonight he's 2 of 5 right now, trying to make it 3 of 6. (18-14) Trojans, 2:01 left in the first half. Rayburn's second free throw's on the way, swishes it. Hodge Rayburn leads the Trojans with 11 points, and the Trojans are up by 5. Here comes Doria. Got away with a little bit of a push off. Gets inside. Kicks it down to Record at the block. Shot short. Rebound by Rayburn. Picked out to Allmeyer. Allmeyer quickly up the floor. Gets to the left wing. Now down to the corner. Comes back up to Rayburn on the wing. Comes cross court. This is Mitchell. Mitchell. Pauly set a screen for him. Comes cross. Gets it to Rayburn. Rayburn driving inside down the lane. Puts a shot up. He's fouled. Missed a shot. It's going to be on number 22, Feeney, again, I believe. So Feeney picks up his second foul in just a matter of seconds here, and Rayburn back to the free throw line. Trojans up by 5, 19-14. Rayburn has a chance to extend the lead with 2 shots here. And misses the first one. Rayburn hadn't missed 4 free throws all season, and he's missed 4 here tonight. Excuse me, he had missed 5 instead of 15 coming into the game. He's missed 4 here tonight now. Trying to get back to 50%, and he misses it. Rebound Mitchell, though. Back out to Allmeyer. He'll take the 3. It's off the rim, won't go. Rebound by Priest. Up the floor, trying to get it to Griffith, and he's able to run it down. Just barely stayed in bounds. Up top it comes to Record. Inside to Doria. Backdoor pass inside to Griffith. He's going to be fouled by Allmeyer. To be on the floor. Allmeyer picks up his second. Trojans starting to get a little foul trouble. He's got 2 Ruggles already out. He has not played the second quarter at all. He's got 3 fouls he picked up in the first quarter. Box set from the Coyotes. Wilson trying to get it in. Gets it into Record. Record guarded by Miller. Moves to the middle of the lane. Shots up, won't go. Sean Pauly pulls down the rebound. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Mitchell off to Rayburn. There's 1:08 left here in the first half. Allmeyer working on the left wing. Comes back up top to Mitchell. Mitchell off to Pauly. Pauly's going to drive down the lane. Gets inside, throws it up, won't go. And a rebound by Priest for the Coyotes. Kicks it out to Record. Record. Top of the key. Kicks it back up to Griffith. Right side it goes Priest. Down the corner to Doria. Doria trying to... They're going to call a foul on Sean Pauly. That's his first. Team's fourth. So still no free throws here. Line back up. They're going to go to Doria, and they do. And knocked away by Allmeyer. Picked up by Wilson, though, for the Coyotes. 38 seconds left here in the first half. They go inside to Doria again. Doria back up top to Griffith. Comes right side. And a mile-long three from Wilson. Missed, and it goes off the hands of Record. It'll be of Doria, and he's whining again. So the Trojans have the basketball. Rayburn gets it into Allmeyer. 26 seconds left in the first half. It's 19-14. Allmeyer working against Griffith. Trojans spread the floor and are going to have a timeout by the Trojans. 13 seconds left in the first half. It's 19-14. Cambridge with a 5-point lead. Back after this on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
Hello, farmers. If you're interested in trying a biological product on your farm but aren't sure where to start or what product is right for you, give Caleb Nutt a call. Caleb is your local Mycogold and Genesis Ag representative. With a diverse lineup of products that can be applied on the seed, in furrow, with starter fertilizer as well as foliar, you can be sure that they have a product that's right for you. To get started, call Caleb Nutt today. 308-367-6457. That's 308-367-6457. The
Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florin back here with you. 13.3 left in the first half. Trojans lead at 19-14. They have the ball going left to right. Mitchell, the freshman, to inbound it. Gets it into Rayburn in the backcourt. He'll bring it back up, guarded by Doria. Looks around, throws it back up top to Allmeyer, down to 5 seconds. Allmeyer back to Rayburn, three from the wing, and an out won't go. Rebound's tipped around. Rayburn throws it up at the buzzer and can't get it to go. Threw it back over his head. He was facing it backwards against the basket. 19-14, Trojans lead it here at halftime. We'll take a break. We'll be back here. We'll have Coach Kaylin Hollander with us here on the the Hogemeyer Seeds halftime show right after this on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
You know what happens when a local seed company demands that their focus be on customer service? A lifelong partnership that does what's best for your field and your operation. Western Select Genetics of Cambridge is a new seed company, but you know Lance Shiflett is someone whose focus is customer service, local agriculture experience, and knowledge to the seed industry with his constant focus on the premium care of your success. Call or text Lance Shiflett today, 340-6103, 340-6103.
Farmers National Company is your premier partner in helping you buy or sell land. Whether it's a traditional listing, a live or online auction, simulcast events, and sealed bid offerings, Farmers National Company has you covered. Proudly employee-owned and dedicated to helping you succeed. Choose Farmers National Company for agricultural, residential, and commercial real estate. Call Agent Lori Harding at Farmers National Company today at 308-660-1861. That's 660-1861. Farmers National Company, Lori Harding Real Estate Sales.
Problems with how your vehicle drives? Take it to Doyle Auto Repair, the area's alignment and suspension specialist. From the simple tire and oil change service to the most complex automotive diagnosis, you can rely on Doyle Auto Repair of McCook to fix it right. Make your appointment today. Call the professionals at Doyle Auto Repair, 308-345-4233. That's 345-4233. Or drive or tow your woe to Doyle Auto Repair at 105 West 8, McCook. Doyle Auto Repair.
Honeyman Custom Chopping does more than just silage work, such as chopping, bagging, and packing. They do that very well, but Honeyman also specializes in swathing, merging, manure hauling, and grain hauling. Call Honeyman Custom Chopping today for a conversation about pricing and availability for your operation. Call 737-9159. That's 308-737-9159. And see their Facebook page to see some of their work. Honeyman Custom Chopping of Indianola, 308-737-9159.
Local sports on the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
You've got your radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florin back here with you, live from Pleasanton as we are in the holiday tournament here. And this is your Hogemeyer Seeds halftime show. And the Trojans right now, boys edition here, lead at 19-14 at halftime. And I'm Trent Florham, joined now by Cambridge Trojan head coach for the girls, Kaylin Hollander. And, Coach, big win for you guys here today against the Ravenna Blue Jays.
Yes, it was nice to get a W tonight.
Yeah, but, I mean, so you guys played really well, got a big lead in the first quarter, and then, 10-5, you doubled them up, had a 12-point lead at halftime. Then the third quarter rolled around, and you said, you just suddenly went to sleep there a little bit.
I know. I even told them that in the locker room. I was like, we got to come out strong. We got to come out with energy, and then it was like they did everything opposite I said. It was like opposite day.
I think they had the energy. They just, one thing I kind of noticed tonight is once again, they kind of tried to force things inside when the players were double-teamed. They just trying to do a little too much. We talk about like looking inside and that kind of thing, and sometimes whenever I tell them that, I feel like they think like we have to put it inside, or hey, we need to look at this. I think that we have to do that. Yeah, instead of just look. If it's there, if it's not, then keep running.
Looking doesn't mean it has to happen.
And man, you had some players tonight. 3 players got career highs here for you guys tonight, as Jocelyn Holtz hit 7 points, Aspen Webb was 16, and Brooklyn Holtz with 12.
Yes.
He took her career high from last night and played one better tonight.
I know. They've been playing really well. I felt like Aspen was kind of a quiet 16. Like she hit shots, but I didn't realize she had that many.
Yeah, it was. You're right. It was just kind of, and she hit the free throw. So you guys shot 71% free throw, and you did that last night. Also, you hit good free throws. So
which is nice.
Everything kind of coming together here, and maybe at the right time, because you want to keep just improving. In conference time, that's when you want to start playing your best.
Exactly, and that's what I told the girls last night out of the locker room. I was like, we've been struggling, but we're going to find our way, and we're going to find the W's. And everything's going to come together towards the end of the season. And this is about the time where I said this is the time that it's going to start falling together.
Well, with Brooklyn Holtz hitting, I thought the second half, I saw more confidence come from Jocelyn Holtz because she all of a sudden started making some great moves down inside and putting some great shots up. And I thought, hey, she's starting to play with a little confidence. Maybe she sees her sister doing this, saying, I'm just as good as she is. I can do this.
I don't know if she'll ever admit it, but I definitely think she missed her sister out there because they feed off each other so much and they see each other. They just know where each other are. And I feel like whenever those two start going into sync, everyone else kind of flows with them as well. They just see the floor really well.
Yes, they do. And they were trying to set pick and rolls for each other, and you could see that going on. And then Mallory Springer hits the first 4 points of the game. It was kind of quiet, but it wasn't a quiet Mallory tonight. I mean, we were talking about her a lot because she was getting rebounds. She was playing defense. She had 4 blocked shots. So, I mean, she did the little things tonight.
Yes.
Doesn't always have to score, but she did put up more than 2 shots like she did last night.
Exactly.
Too, so.
I thought she played much better tonight. Just a much well-rounded game. She just seemed like she had more energy and was just more here ready to go.
Elizabeth Kubik fouled out tonight, but she played well before she did. She stayed in the game till the end. She didn't get that, in really till foul trouble till the fourth quarter.
Yeah, so which was nice because we definitely need her because she brings a lot of energy too. She's a hustler.
And still without Chloe Gooden.
I know.
If you guys ever get back to where you're full strength.
I couldn't imagine what we could do when we finally have everybody. Like I was just telling somebody up in the stands that I think we've only had maybe 1 week this whole season where we've had everybody healthy.
Yeah, do you realize you started your 4th starting lineup of the season, and you're only in game 9?
I know, right?
And so, because Clay Shepard pointed that out, you start making his 3rd starting lineup change tonight because of the absence of Mav. But I thought, the girls have done 4 though this season already, and we're 8 games.
We're just trying to keep people on their toes. That's all.
So, got to get a few days break here, and then Maywood Hayes Center. You go up to Hayes Center to play them. Maywood Hayes Center having a pretty good season.
Yep.
I don't know how they're doing in their holiday tournament right now.
I don't know either.
I know they did beat Brady right before Christmas break there, and Brady was undefeated on that play and went up and beat him 69-17. So tough foe coming up in the Wolves. Talk to us about Maywood.
It'll be a tough game. They're a very well coached team. They have some good athletes. They put pressure. So I'm kind of excited to have 4 days of practice to kind of get ready for that. But I feel like if we can come out and play good defense and we hit shots early, I think it could be a well battled out game.
Well, Coach, thanks for taking the time to come up and visit with us. Congratulations on the win tonight, and good luck on the January 3rd will be the next game at Hayes Center, taking on the Maywood Hayes Center Wolves. We're going to take a break. We'll be back here with more high school basketball on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
There are many many reasons why people bank at First Central Bank. It could be because of our First Link online banking, the variety of accounts we offer, or it's the hometown service you get from us at First Central Bank. Come by and discover why so many trust First Central Bank as their financial partner. First Central Bank, member FDIC.
The Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florin back here with you live from Pleasanton. Holiday tournament here. Consolation game between the Anselmo-Merna Coyotes and the Cambridge Trojans. Stat-wise for the Coyotes, Kane Priest with 2 points. He was one of two from the free throw line. Excuse me. He went 0 of 1 from the free throw line. So then Caden Record with 3, Colin Wright with 4, Dane Doria with 5 for the Coyotes. He went 1 of 1 from the free throw line. So the Coyotes go 1 of 2 in the first half, 50%. Foul-wise, Priest, Doria, Wilson all have 1. Record, Wright, and Feeney with 2 for the Coyotes. The Trojans, Braxton Mitchell has 1 point. He was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Creighton Ruggles with 1. He was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Brady Allmeyer with 4 for the Trojans. Hodge Rayburn with 11 to lead the Trojans. He was 3 of 8 from the charity stripe. And Braden Miller with 2. He went 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Trojans go 7 of 16 in the first half, 44%. They led at 13-8 after the first period. Both teams threw in 6 points in the second, a low-scoring second quarter. Both teams kind of struggled there. Trojans lead at 19-14, and they'll have the ball to start the third period. Ruggles, Miller, Mitchell, Allmeyer, and Rayburn out there for the Trojans. Doria, Wright, Record, Wilson, and Griffith for the Coyotes. And they're going to go to a 1-3-1 zone, the Coyotes are. Here's Rayburn with it. Down the corner, it's Mitchell for 3. Can't get the shot to go. Rebound is going to be a foul on Allmeyer, and it's going to be his third. So Trojans come back out in their press here, 2-2-1 press. They get it into Wilson. Wilson back to Record. Record bringing it up the floor. Almost stolen away. Gets it off to Wilson. Down the corner it goes to Wright. He drives inside, working against Miller. Gets it off to Doria. Shots up. Won't go. And the ball is tipped around, and Mitchell picks it up. Kicks it out to Rayburn. Here come the Trojans on the run. Rayburn off to Ruggles. Now to Allmeyer. Allmeyer's back up top to Ruggles. Left side it comes to Rayburn. Down the corner. Mitchell back up to Rayburn. Now Ruggles. Back to Rayburn, back to Mitchell. Comes back up top to Rayburn, off to Ruggles on the right side, up high, gets it down to Allmeyer. Back to Ruggles. Bounce pass over to Rayburn, back to Ruggles, down the corner. Allmeyer, 3 on the way, in and out, won't go. Rebound, Doria. Doria pushing it up the floor. Kicks it off to Wright, he'll lay it up and in. And Ruggles took a nice charge attempt there, but no call. 19-16 now. Trojans by 3. Ruggles throws it up, and Record knocks it away. It goes into the bench. And it'll be Trojan basketball here right in front of their own bench. Allmeyer to inbound it. Going to get in the backcourt to Ruggles. They'll bring it back across the timeline. Kicks it off, and it's knocked out of bounds. Oh, they're going to say off of Allmeyer. So 1-3-1, giving the Trojans a little bit of problem here to start the third period. They lead it by 3, 19-16. Minute and a half gone out of this third period. Griffith off to Wilson on the left wing. Back up top it comes. This is Record. Record off to Wright. Right back to Record. Left side it goes. Wilson loses the ball. It's picked up by Ruggles. Then Lawson Miller picks it back up. Rayburn bringing it up the floor for the Trojans. Gets past Doria. Has it knocked away. Here comes Wilson up the floor, kicks it off to Doria, and he's going to be fouled by Miller. Miller picks up his second. Doria missed a shot. He'll go to the line to shoot 2, though, on the night. He is 1 of 1 on the season, 15 of 23, 65%. Amateurs Bar and Grill, Riley Truck and Trailer, Caleb's Custom Farming, Cambridge Rehab and Fitness, Community Hospital, Cross Creek Golf Links, and Doyle Auto Repair bringing you tonight's ball game. Doria misses the first one. First Central Bank, and Doria misses them both. Rebound by Rayburn. Trojans stay up by 3. Ruggles off the right side up high. Bounce pass inside, stolen away by Wilson. And Ruggles missed the whole second quarter. He's struggling a little bit right now. Rayburn with a great block from behind. Rayburn pushed it up forward. He's going to be fouled by Wright. Wright picks up his third. And Ruggles, 3 turnovers here in the third period. He's usually one of the most surest ball handlers the Trojans have. And maybe setting out that whole second period has got him a little bit flustered. Here's Ruggles. Ruggles down the corner to Allmeyer. Allmeyer skip pass over to Mitchell. Oh, pick that up. Out to Rayburn. 3 on the way. Rayburn buries it. Well, I guess if you got to skip it, Rayburn's the guy to get it to. He's a hot hand right now with 14 points. Here's a steal by Rayburn. Rayburn over to Ruggles. Gets to the free throw line. Steps back. Kicks it down to Allmeyer in the corner. Allmeyer. Skip pass back up to Ruggles. Ruggles back to Allmeyer. Allmeyer driving the baseline. Skip pass inside to Miller. Goes up with it and puts it in. Braden Miller, first field goal of the night. He's got 4 points. 24-16. Trojans by 8. 5:15 left in the third. Here comes Duria. Across the timeline. Gets trapped. Throws it up. Ruggles tips it away. And Mitchell can't quite hang on to it. Oh, they're going to okay, it's going to be Anselmo-Merna ball. I thought he was going to. He said Trojan basketball first, but he just pointed the wrong way. It's Anselmo-Merna basketball. Duria gets it into Griffith. He'll bring it across the timeline. Gets it down to Record. Record tries to drive, kicks it back out to Griffith. Now to Wilson. Wilson inside to Duria. Back out Griffith for 3. Off the rim, won't go. Rebound's tipped around. Is picked up by Duria. His shot's up, won't go. Rebound by Rayburn. Rayburn bringing it up the floor. Throws it up to Mitchell, but it's stolen away by Griffith. Or by Wilson, excuse me. Wilson back up to Duria. Top of the key, left side it goes to Record. He's going to drive, loses the basketball. Rayburn saves it into the hands of Ruggles. Great play by Hodge Rayburn. He's having a great night both sides of the floor. Ruggles. Down to Allmeyer on the right wing. Back up top to Ruggles. Ruggles driving inside, puts a floater up and won't go off the rim. And it's picked up by Griffith on the rebound. A good move by Ruggles, just didn't finish. Griffith, and here's almost a steal by Ruggles. He read that pass, but it goes into the Anselmo-Merna bench, and it's going to be Coyote basketball. So Wilson will inbound and gets it into Griffith. Griffith off to Record here. Records back over to Wilson. Back to Record here on the right side. Drives inside, puts a shot up, won't go. Rebound by Wright. Drives inside, and Rayburn probably got away with the foul right there. Ruggles has the rebound. Up the floor, looking for Miller. Down the left side he goes, and he's going to be hammered by Wilson. Wilson picks up his second. Trojans up by 8, 24-16, 3:48 left in the third. Got the ball underneath their own basket. They're off the left side. Priest is going to check in for the Coyotes. He will come in for Wright. Rayburn to inbound, a box set from the Trojans. Mitchell and Allmeyer at the block. Ruggles, Miller at the elbow. Ruggles slaps the ball, puts it in play. Skip pass out to Allmeyer, back up to Ruggles. Skip pass over to Mitchell. Mitchell trying to drive, kicks it back out to Ruggles. 3 on the way, in and out, can't get it to go. Ice cold is Ruggles tonight. Duria off to Priest. Priest left side up high, kicks it out to Record, goes inside, is tipped away, and Wilson runs it down for the Coyotes. Back up top to Priest, it comes, goes into Duria at the free throw line. He's working. Ball knocked away. B picks it back up. Gets it to Wilson. Shots up. Won't go. Miller with the rebound, and he's going to be fouled by Duria. Duria picks up his second. Third team foul. Trojans with 2 here in the third. And they have the ball coming right to left. 3:19 left here in the third. 24-16 Trojans. Ruggles. Across the timeline. Kicks over to Allmeyer. Allmeyer traveled. Drug his pivot foot. He doesn't think he did, but yep, young man, you sure did. You drug that pivot foot. So Priest will inbound it right in front of the Trojan bench for the Coyotes. Trojans are up by 8 with 3:10 left here in the third. Priest on the left wing, goes down the corner. Record's going to take the 3. It's in and in. Thought it was coming out, but he has his second 3 of the ball game. Cuts the lead to 5 now, 24-19. Here's Rayburn working against Duria. Kicks it off to Ruggles. Ruggles down the corner to Allmeyer. Allmeyer thought about baseline, doesn't take it. Skip pass back up to Rayburn. On the wing, back up top to Ruggles. Ruggles off to Allmeyer. His three will not go. And the rebound's tipped around. It's picked up by Priest for the Coyotes. Priest down the right side. Got to drive inside. Puts a floater up. It won't go. And Miller, has the ball knocked away. And that should have been a foul on record. Put an elbow right on the top of Miller's head there. 24-19. Trojans by 5. 2:28 left in the third. Ruggles bringing it up the floor here. Goes it up to Allmeyer. Allmeyer skip past to Rayburn. His three's on the way, and he misses it. Rare miss for Rayburn tonight. Off to Doria. Doria working up the floor. Drives inside, lays it up and in. Somebody's got to stop basketball right there. They let him go coast to coast. Ruggles working across the timeline. It's stolen away by Doria. Doria going down the floor. He's going to lay it in easily, and he's got 9. All of a sudden, a 1-point ball game, 24-23. Rayburn off to Ruggles. Ruggles across the timeline. Works inside. Kicks it out to Allmeyer. Allmeyer drives baseline. Kicks it into Miller. Miller loses the ball. And Allmeyer was standing out of bounds when he caught it. That was a great pass from Allmeyer. Miller's got to be ready for that. So Trojans lead it by 1 here, 24-23. Then outscored 9-5 here in the third. Third quarter's been a problem for them all year. And here's a steal by Ruggles. Ruggles up the floor. Gets inside. Gets Priest off his feet. Can't make the shot, though. And now he gets the rebound as he fights for it. He throws it away, though, into the stands. And it's going to be Coyote basketball. Good steal there by Ruggles, and he usually makes them shots. He's really struggling tonight from the field. Here's Priest with it. Up the floor it comes. Griffith back to Priest. Throws it up the floor. Wilson down in the corner. It goes to number 22's checked in. That's Feeney. And Griffith going to save it. It's going to be into the hands of that's number 23, Russell, who's in. He misses the shot again. And Rayburn with the rebound. Kicks it out to Ruggles. Up the floor it comes Allmeyer. Allmeyer driving baseline. Skip pass out to Mitchell. Short corner shot. Braxton Mitchell got it. His first field goal of the game. First field goal in many games. And they needed that. 47 seconds left here in the third. Trojans up by 3 now. 26-23. Here's Doria with it. Down inside. Russell can't handle the ball. It's on the floor. He picked it. He traveled. Oh, they're going to call a timeout here first. Oh. So timeout on the floor. We'll take one with them. 36 seconds left in the third. Trojans lead it by 3. Back after this on True Country Radio. 102.1 KZMC.
Walk these fields for 85 years. Grow deeper roots here. Know what thrives here. Bring in world-class genetics and innovative traits like Chrome Triple Stack corn hybrids and Enlist E3 soybeans. Refine it through pure local know-how and expertise. Do all of that, and the only thing left is the right seed. Hogemeyer. Learn more at therightseed.com.
Southwest Nebraska's sports leader is the HFRSN.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florin back here with you. 26-23 Trojans. Doria to inbound it for the Coyotes. Box set. They get it into Priest. Priest back up top to Griffith. Back to Priest on the left wing. Priest going to drive. A little floater out of the middle of the lane. Almost an air ball. Rebounded by Miller. Allmeyer quickly up the floor with 20 seconds left. He's going to get double teamed in the corner. Throws it back up top to Ruggles. Ruggles will hand it off to Rayburn. 15 seconds left here in the third. Down in the corner. Mitchell to Rayburn to Ruggles. Back to Allmeyer in the corner. Allmeyer goes inside for Miller. Tipped away and picked up by Doria. Doria quickly up the floor. Going to drive. Passes it. Priest at the buzzer. Misses it. 26-23. Trojans lead it by 3 after 3. We'll take a break. We'll be back here at the fourth quarter right after this on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
Brynick Truck and Trailer in Arapahoe is the name you can count on for quality, dependable work for your truck or trailer projects. Brynick Truck or Trailer Repair is your home for truck sales, grain trailer rentals, and automotive or diesel services. No matter the season, you want your truck to be in working, dependable order. So don't delay. Get your equipment ready to run and call Brynick Truck and Trailer at 308-962-7200. That's 308-962-7200. 962-7200.
The Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florin back here with you. We get ready to go to the fourth quarter. The Trojans with a 3-point lead here, 26-23. Very low-scoring game. Not surprising when after the moratorium, there was no practice before this tournament, so they came out of the 5-day moratorium. Everybody a little rusty, but Trojans leading this one by 3. The girls won their game against Ravenna earlier by 17. And the boys trying to join them with the third-place finish here also. Anselmo-Merna has the ball to start the fourth period as we get ready to go here. And it is number 5, Griffith with the ball, gets it to Record in the corner. He's the only one that's made a three-pointer for the Coyotes. Gets it back, putting the 3 up to tie the ball game. It's an air ball too long, and it goes off of Rayburn and out of bounds. It looked like Wright maybe hit that, but referees don't agree with me. So they put 24 seconds on the shot clock. Did not hit the rim. And Trojans never had control of the basketball. So 24 left on the shot clock for the Coyotes. They're going to lob it in. This is Griffith, top of the key. Goes left side to Record. Record back up top to Priest. Priest right side. Griffith drives, throws up a prayer, can't get it to go. And it's a rebound by Record, and then he's fouled by Rayburn. Rayburn picks up his second. The Record at the free throw line on the season, 36%, 4 of 11, and he misses the first. That's his first trip here tonight. He's got 6 points. He's not able to add to it on the first one. Second free throw on the way, and he got the shooter's roll on that one. Cuts the lead to 2, 26-24. Ruggles bringing it up for the Trojans. Gets across the timeline. Looking around, throws it down in the corner to Mitchell. Mitchell skip pass over to Allmeyer. He lays it up and in. Allmeyer with 6 points now for the Trojans. Makes it 28-24. Griffith to Priest. Working up the floor, skip pass up. This is right with it. Gets it back to Doria. Goes down the lane, lays it up. It won't go. Gets his own rebound, puts it up and in. Back to a 2-point game, 28-26. Ruggles. Working across the timeline. Finds Rayburn on the left wing. Back to Ruggles. Ruggles working right side. Looking down from Mitchell. Finds him. Mitchell skip pass back over to Ruggles. Ruggles to Rayburn. Left side up high. Back to Ruggles on the right. Ruggles thought about driving. Sips it back out. Kicks it to Rayburn. Doesn't take the 3. Back to Ruggles. He'll take the wide open 3. Buries it. Creighton Ruggles with a clutch 3. He's been ice cold tonight. He finally hits a field goal. He's got 4 points tonight. Trips the Trojans up by 5. Here's Priest with it. Priest kicks it off to Record. Record trying to drive inside. Almost thrown away by Ruggles. Back up top it comes to Doria. Back to Record in the corner. He's going to try to drive. Puts a little floater up. Won't go. And Miller. Oh, and the ball is stolen away. And Wright was all over Miller there. Here's Record in the corner. Goes inside to Doria. Back out Priest for 3. It's off the back of the rim. Won't go. Ruggles skies up and pulls down the rebound. Ruggles trying to get up the floor, and it's stolen away. Here's Record down the lane. Puts a shot up. Won't go. Rebound's tipped around, and it's going to be Wright saving it into the hands of Priest. Priest outside. Kicks it out to Record. Record back up top to Griffith. Goes left side to Wright. Right back up top to Priest. Right side it comes Griffith. He's going to drive inside. Skip pass out to Wright. His shot's up and won't go. Ruggles tips the rebound around. Wright has it, and it's going to be picked up. Braden Miller's got it. It's going to be Trojan basketball. So good play there by Braden Miller to get the jump ball. Trojans with the 5-point lead here. Ruggles nearing the timeline, gets across it. Looking around, kicks it over to Rayburn. Back to Ruggles. Ruggles down in the corner to Mitchell. Back up top it comes to Ruggles, left side. Down in the corner, Allmeyer driving in, and he's going to be fouled here by number 2, Priest. Priest picks up his second. Trojans have the basketball underneath their own basket. They're going to go sideline to sideline across the block. Rayburn to inbound it. Going to lob it into Ruggles. Ruggles. Spin move. Working inside. Puts it up off the glass. It won't go. And a rebound comes down to Priest. Another great move by Ruggles. He just can't finish tonight. Priest drives inside. Throws it up. And Wright's got the rebound. Back up to Priest. Here's Record. Back out to Priest. Now to Wright. Back up top, Priest. Off to Doria. Elbow. Can't get the shot. It goes off the bank. Good up on top. And it sticks up on top. Between the shot clock bracket and the bank board. So, going to see if they can get it, and they do. 4:37 left in the game. It's a 5-point lead for the Trojans. Both teams with one foul here in the fourth. And Priest will go out. In comes number 23, Russell. Ruggles. Back across the timeline, middle of the floor. Throws it over to Rayburn on the left wing. Down the corner to Allmeyer. Inside Miller. Puts the shot up, won't go. Rebound, Record. Trojans got to start finishing them. And we got a timeout by the Coyotes. We'll take one with them. 4:17 left in the game. 31-26 Trojans. Back after this on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
Webb's Oilfield Service out of Cambridge is excited to support broadcasts of Trojan Athletics on Hometown Family Radio. Webb's Oilfield Service hauls water and also works on drilling rigs throughout southwest Nebraska as well as northwest Kansas. Reach out to Webb's Oilfield Service by calling 308-340-1104. That's 308-340-1104 for Webb's Oilfield Service of Cambridge, Nebraska.
Southwest Nebraska's sports leader is the HFRSN.
True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florin back here with you once again. 31-26 Trojans. 4:17 left in the ball game. Coyotes have the ball. They're going to have it right in front of their own bench. They may bring it to this side. We'll see. They called timeout right in front of their own bench. I don't know where they're going to do the timeout at. They'll either be right in front of their bench or right in front of me. One of the two. It looks like it's going to be right in front of their bench. So Trojans up by 5. Struggling here to score today. But the defense has been really good. Griffith off to Wilson. Skip pass over to Record. He's going to take the NBA 3, and it's off the rim. Won't go. Rebound Mitchell. Mitchell kicks it out to Rayburn. He'll bring it up. Working against Doria. Gets it across the timeline. Top of the key. Skips it out to Ruggles. Ruggles. They go to a 2-3 defense. Or no, back to man-to-man now are the Coyotes. And Mitchell just got away with the double dribble right there. Goes off to Rayburn on the right wing. Working against Doria. Drives inside. Puts a floater up. Won't go. Rebound. Bounce around. And I don't know what the call was there. It's Coyote basketball now, though. Griffith off to Doria. Bringing it up the floor. Skip pass inside, stolen away. Rayburn has it, lost it. Now Allmeyer picks it up for the Trojans. They'll kick it off to Ruggles. 3.5 left. Trojans by 5. Ruggles working around, kicks it off to Mitchell. Top of the key, working against Wilson. Back to Rayburn, who's working against Doria. Kicks it off to Allmeyer. Guarded by Griffith. Allmeyer down in the corner. Mitchell is back up top, finds Ruggles. Ruggles gets to the free throw line. Spin move down the lane, gets to the block, and he wants to put it up. We got a foul on the Coyotes. Be their second team foul. Foul's on number 4, Wright, his 4th. So Rayburn will inbound it. Box set from the Trojans. Rayburn gets it into Ruggles. Ruggles working inside, turns, shoots, and it won't go. And a rebound by Wright. Wow, that was spun all the way around the rim and would not fall. Here's Record. Goes inside for Doria. Doria, jumper over the top of Ruggles, misses the shot. Ruggles pulls down the rebound. Down the floor comes Allmeyer on the left wing. Looking inside for Miller, couldn't find him. Allmeyer kicks it out to Mitchell, back to Ruggles. Ruggles down the middle of the lane, gets inside, turns, kicks it back to Rayburn. He'll drive, can't get the shot to go. And they're going to call traveling on Rayburn. Coach Shepard doesn't like the call. Said he ran into him. It's got to be something there. Here comes Doria working in against Miller. Shots up, won't go. Allmeyer with the rebound. Quickly up the floor. Finds Mitchell streaking down the left side. Bounce pass inside to Rayburn. Rayburn at the block. Turns and he's fouled. Going to be on Doria, I believe. And Doria kind of complaining again. He's talked to the refs a couple of times. And referee this time, I think, gave him the look. And timeout by the Trojans. We'll take one with them. 31-26 Trojans with 2:17 left in the game. Back after this on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
Breakfast is just better when you choose Taco John's in McCook. Enjoy Mexican donut bites or a churro with delicious hot coffee. Taco John's has the best burritos, the scrambler, meat potato, or even spicy chorizo. And you can get potato olays any time of day. So enjoy them in a scrambler bowl. Get them individually or in a combo. But make your next breakfast stop Taco John's. Bigger, bolder, better. Taco John's, West 8th and B in McCook.
The Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florin back here with you live from Pleasanton. Holiday tournament here as the Trojans lead at 31-26 over the Anselmo-Merna Coyotes. And Hodge Rayburn at the free throw line to shoot two. He struggled tonight from there. He's 3 of 8 on the season. And coming into the ball game is 67%. He's got 14 points for the Trojans tonight, and he misses the first one. Wow. If you'd have told me Hodge Rayburn was going to miss 6 free throws tonight, I'd have told you you're crazy. Second one on the way. He missed 7. Misses them both on a clutch time right there. 2:14 left in the game. Record across the timeline to Wright. Wright working back up top. Gets it off to Wilson. Back up top. Knocked away by Allmeyer. Allmeyer going down the lane. Lays it up and in. Allmeyer with 8 points for the Trojans. Puts them up by 7 with 1:59 left in the game. Down the floor it comes. Griffith on the right wing. Looking around. Skip pass inside to Record. Working against Miller. Knocked away by Rayburn from behind. And it's picked up by Griffith now. And they're going to call a foul on Mitchell. It's going to be his first foul of the ball game. And it's the team's second. Coyotes have 3, Trojans have 2 here in the fourth quarter. 1:46 left in the ball game. Trojans lead it by 7, 33-26. Wilson to inbound it for the Coyotes. Gets it into Griffith. Griffith working top of the key. Comes right side. Go inside to Record. Record trying to find a Doria. Tries to drive, and he's going to be fouled here. Going to be on Miller, I believe, and they're going to give Record 2 free throws, and Miller does pick up his third foul. 1:38 left in the ball game. Record at the free throw line. On the season, he was 36%. He's 1 of 2 tonight. Make it 2 of 3. He's got 8 points. He averaged 7. He's right at his average there. He's got 8 now. And something spilled on, or something, probably some sweat down here on the floor. Cuts it to a 6-point ball game, 33-27. Record at the free throw line for his second one. Record's second one's on the way. He misses it. Rayburn gets the rebound. Gets it off to Ruggles. He'll bring it up the floor. 1:33 left in the game. Trojans have the ball. Ruggles working against Wright. Kicks it off to Mitchell here on the left side, up high. Over to Allmeyer, right side. Trojans going to play keep away now, trying to run this out. Down to 18 on the shot clock. Allmeyer works to his right side, drives inside, lays it up, off the glass and in. Allmeyer 4 straight points for the Trojans. 35-27, an 8-point lead. 1:05 left in the game. There's Record. Record across the timeline. Goes to left side to right. Right, drives, kicks it to Griffith on the right wing. He's going to take the three, rolls around and goes. Griffith, his first basket of the night, hits a three, cuts the lead to 5. 52 seconds left. Timeout by the Coyotes. We'll take one with them. 35-30 Trojans with 52 left. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Our lending decisions are made locally. What does that mean to you? Well, we're a family-owned bank, and we make quick decisions. We offer personalized care with a history of strong values. At Waypoint Bank, we've been cultivating relationships in Nebraska for 140 years. Our word is our bond and has been for all these years. Branches in Cozad, Eustis, Cambridge, Clay Center, and Imperial. Waypoint Bank, guiding your success and invested in your future. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Southwest Nebraska's sports leader is the HFRSN.
Basketball on a 5-point lead. Ruggles trying to get it in, gets it into Rayburn. Rayburn trapped in the corner, gets it off to Ruggles. Ruggles got to get it up across the timeline, throws it up the floor. Now Rayburn's got it. Back up top to Ruggles. 40 seconds left, and he's fouled by Doria. Doria picks up his 4th. Actually, they call that. Yeah, there we go. He did call it in Doria. 4th team foul, so the Trojans shoot free throws the rest of the ball game. You get into Allmeyer in the backcourt. Allmeyer, the best free throw shooter on the team at 89%. 8 of 9 on the season. Working against Griffith. 5-point lead with 30 seconds left. Off to Rayburn. Back up top to Allmeyer. 25 seconds, and he's going to be fouled by Griffith, and that'll send Allmeyer to the free throw line. Griffith's first foul. And now the shot clock will be off. 23 seconds left. Allmeyer at the free throw line for the first time tonight. He has 10 points. Rayburn leads the Trojans with 14. And Allmeyer hits the first one. 11 for Allmeyer. Allmeyer's second one on the way. Buries them both. Might have sealed the game right there. 7-point lead with 22 seconds left. And we have a timeout by the Coyotes. We'll take one with them. 7-point lead for the Trojans. 21 seconds left in the game. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Hello, farmers. If you're interested in trying a biological product on your farm but aren't sure where to start or what product is right for you, give Caleb Nutt a call. Caleb is your local Myco-Gold and Genesis Ag representative. With a diverse lineup of products that can be applied on the seed, in furrow, with starter fertilizer as well as foliar, you can be sure that they have a product that's right for you. To get started, call Caleb Nutt today. 308-367-6457. That's 308-367-6457.
Listen online at 1021kzmc.com and on the 1021 KZMC mobile app.
True Country Radio, 1021 KZMC. Trent Florham back here with you. Back in Pleasanton. Coyotes have the ball at half court. Trojans lead at 37-30. 21 seconds left in the game. Wilson gets it into Griffith. Griffith off to Wilson. 3 from deep, and it's off the rim, won't go. Doria gets the rebound, lays it up and in. He's got 13 to lead the Coyotes now. To get it into Allmeyer with 7 seconds, and he's going to get fouled by Griffith, but the game's going to be over. 5 seconds left. The Trojans lead it by 5. Griffith picks up his second foul, and Allmeyer goes to the free throw line to shoot 2. If he hits them both, it'll definitely be iced. A 7-point lead with 5 seconds left. And Allmeyer on the night, 2 of 2 from the charity stripe on the season. 10 of 11, make it 12 of 13. Excuse me, 11 of 12. As he hit this one to get 12 of 13. And Allmeyer hits 4 in a row here to end the ball game. And the Trojans are up by 7. They'll bring it down. It was a 3-pointer from way deep. It's an air ball. It goes out of bounds. And the Trojans are going to win this one. 6.6 seconds left. They're going to win this one 39-32. Not a pretty win, but a win nonetheless. to get it in, and that'll be the ball game. 39-32, Trojans win the ball game here over the Coyotes to capture the third place. Both boys and girls get third place tonight. We're going to take a break. We'll be back here with your Cambridge Rehab and Fitness postgame show right after this on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
You know what happens when a local seed company demands that their focus be on customer service? A lifelong partnership that does what's best for your field and your operation. Western Select Genetics of Cambridge is a new seed company, but you know Lance Shiflett is someone whose focus is customer service, local agriculture experience, and knowledge to the seed industry with his constant focus on the premium care of your success. Call or text Lance Shiflett today, 340-6103, 340-6103.
Farmers National Company is your premier partner in helping you buy or sell land. Whether it's a traditional listing, a live or online auction, simulcast events, and sealed bid offerings, Farmers National Company has you covered. Partly employee-owned and dedicated to helping you succeed. Choose Farmers National Company for agricultural, residential, and commercial real estate. Call Agent Lori Harding at Farmers National Company today at 308-660-1861. That's 660-1861. Farmers National Company, Lori Harding Real Estate Sales.
Problems with how your vehicle drives? Take it to Doyle Auto Repair, the area's alignment and suspension specialist. From the simple tire and oil change service to the most complex automotive diagnosis, you can rely on Doyle Auto Repair of McCook to fix it right. Make your appointment today. Call the professionals at Doyle Auto Repair, 308-345-4233. That's 345-4233. Or drive or tow your woe to Doyle Auto Repair at 105 West 8th, McCook. Doyle Auto Repair.
Honeyman Custom Chopping does more than just silage work, such as chopping, bagging, and packing. They do that very well, but Honeyman also specializes in swathing, merging, manure hauling, and grain hauling. Call Honeyman Custom Chopping today for a conversation about pricing and availability for your operation. Call 737-9159. That's 308-737-9159. And see their Facebook page to see some of their work. Honeyman Custom Chopping of Indianola, 308-737-9159.
The Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Forum back here with you live from Pleasanton, where the Trojans have defeated the Coyotes in the consolation game 39-32. Give you the stats for tonight's ball game. First of all, for the Coyotes, Kane Priest had 2 points. He was 0 of 1 from the free throw line. Caden Record had 8 points. He was 1 of 3 from the charity stripe tonight. Colin Wright was 6 points. Josiah Griffith with 3. 13 for Dane Doria. He was 1 of 3 from the free throw line. The Coyotes go 2 of 7 on the night, just 29%. Foul-wise, they had 2 apiece for Priest, Record, Griffith, Wilson, and Finney, and 3 for Colin Wright, 4 for Dane Doria for the Coyotes. The Trojans tonight, Braxton Mitchell with 3 points. He was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Creighton Ruggles with 4. He went 1 of 2 from the charity stripe. Brady Allmeyer with 14. He went 4 of 4 from the free throw line. Hodge Rayburn with 14. He went 3 of 10 from the free throw line. That's hard to believe for Hodge. You tell me he's going to shoot 10 free throws tonight. I'll say he hits 7 of them. Tonight he missed 7 of them. Braden Miller, 2 of 4 from the charity stripe. He had 4 points for the Trojans. They go 11 of 22, 50% from the charity stripe. Foul-wise, Mitchell and Pauly both had 1. 2 for Hodge, Rayburn, 3 apiece for Ruggles, Allmeyer, and Miller. And Ruggles had 3 fouls in the first quarter and didn't foul again the rest of the ball game. So good job by him there this evening. Trojans led it 13-8 after the first period. Both teams struggled in the second period, only put in 6 points each. Trojans led it 19-14. In fact, both teams struggled the whole game. Trojans 13 points there in the first quarter, and then 13 in the fourth quarter. So they led it 26-23. They were outscored by 2 in the third period. 9-7, led it 26-23, and then outscored the Coyotes 13-9 in the fourth quarter to win the ball game 39-32. Let's take one quick break. We'll be back here with Coach Clay Shepard right after this on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
First
There are many reasons why people bank at First Central Bank. It could be because of our First Link online banking, the variety of accounts we offer, or it's the hometown service you get from us at First Central Bank. Come by and discover why so many trust First Central Bank as their financial partner. First Central Bank, member FDIC.
Your local sports authority is the HFRSN.
True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florham back here with you from the Pleasanton Holiday Tournament. This is your Cambridge Rehab and Fitness post-game show. We are locally owned and operated here to serve Cambridge and the surrounding area. We have a passion for our patients and our community. We are continually innovating and evolving our therapy practices in order to give you the best individualized care. Make an appointment today by calling 308-697-4211. Hopefully you don't have to go see them guys. They're great, but you don't want the injuries if you can avoid them. And I am Trent Florham. I'm joined now by Cambridge Trojan head coach Clay Shepard. And, Coach, not a pretty win, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, no doubt. That was kind of our message to the boys a second ago was, we haven't really done that this year. We've just grinded one out, and I thought we were really focused on the defensive end. Obviously we're doing kind of some new stuff, and it felt like it clicked a little bit more tonight. We rebounded the ball really well in the zone, which is always a huge key. We had some timely shots that were made, not a ton of them, but some timely ones. We had some big contributions from guys. We had some foul trouble, and then obviously with Mav out, played some guys who haven't been playing as much, especially in the first half. I don't know if Sean came out, from the time he went in until the end of the first half, and I thought he gave us great minutes. I thought Gavin came in and gave us great minutes, and then I thought Braxton had a nice night, back in the starting lineup tonight as well.
Yeah, and Creighton Ruggles. He got 3 fouls in the first quarter. You were without Maverick Webb already, so the team really did fight, when you're down 2 of your better players right there. Guys came in off the bench and played great for you.
Yeah, they did. And, switching to that zone, I think it, gives us a little more freedom with some stuff that we can do as far as lineups go. We're not quite so worried about making sure we got somebody who can match up with everybody. We can all play a spot on a zone. Especially in the full court, we can all fly around. Some of those guys off the bench, that's probably the thing they do best is go in and fly around and try to get hands on balls. So I think that kind of suits them. And then offensively, I thought we attacked the hoop super well in the first half. Hodge just kind of became James Harden out there and shot 10 free throws, and I think 8 of those in the first half. So he kind of realized, okay, they're calling this game a little bit tighter. I can get by these guys just a little bit and get something up, and they'll give me the foul. We need to make a few more of those. Felt like every time we went there in the first half, we split them. I guess according to your stats here, we actually were under 50% in the first half. But then, like I said, timely, Brady steps up there, to ice it and makes all 4. So that was huge.
Yeah, they're at the end of the ball game.
I thought he had a nice night handling the ball. Had a few, just times where we got a little bit out of sync with other guys, and we had a few turnovers. But coming off of last night where we had 21, I thought we handled the ball a lot better tonight.
Yeah, I thought you did too. And like I said, and Brady Allmeyer clutch right there. And anytime you tell me that Hodge Rayburn's going to shoot 10 free throws in a game, I like that. I think he's going to make 7. Well, tonight he missed 7. Uncharacteristic of him. And then of course, Creighton Ruggles, usually we talk about timely shots. His only shot tonight that he made was a 3, and he's been doing the same moves he was doing tonight, just finishing them. He just couldn't finish it off tonight, but came up with a clutch 3, and he'd been struggling from behind the arc. So some different players in different settings tonight just kind of traded roles, it seems like.
Yeah, for sure. And, this is a lame excuse. I know everyone will roll their eyes when I say this, but these rims are super tight, and I don't think that affected us a ton like on threes, but some of those layups, we're used to it bouncing off the front of the rim and dropping in. They, it would bounce off the front of the rim and just go shooting out. And, like you said, a lot of those layups, they look the exact same as the ones that we've made. Yes. I know that's a lame excuse. I know that's, maybe, giving guys a reason when they don't need one, but, I truly do think we would have made some of those on some different rims. But, and that's, part of the reason why when you get into this gym, we've had just some grind fest in here the last couple of years. Ravenna 2 years ago against these guys last year, where you got to be locked in defensively because sometimes the only way to score in here is to get an open shot.
Yes.
And the big stat from tonight at least to me, 8, 6, 9, and 9, they never got to double figures in a quarter.
Right.
I don't know if we've had more than one quarter in a game this year. For us to hold the other team into single digits. So that's huge progress defensively. Offensively, obviously there were 2 quarters in there that were not very good. But even in those quarters, like I said, I think we were getting some good shots. We weren't really turning it over. We just gotta make sure with tired legs that we can make those shots.
Now you got a few days off, get some practice time in, and then Maywood Hayes Center, you go up there to play them at Hayes Center. The Wolves having a pretty decent season. Talk to us about the Wolves, what you know about them, and how do you guys come out with that W?
Yeah, they are having a nice start to the season. I believe they're 6-2 now. I just heard walking over here that they beat Paxton tonight in overtime, so that's a big win for them. We knew that those were, that weekend's going to be always tough for us. So those are 2 really good programs. But Maywood shooting a ton of threes, kind of piggybacking off of what they did last year. They just had 2 super athletes that they could also rely on. But if you look at their stats last year, they were shooting about the same amount of threes that we were.
Yes.
And so they're kind of continuing to do that. They're kind of breaking in some new big guys with the younger Anders kid and gosh dang, I'm blanking on the other kid's name, but their other big guy, just kind of breaking those 2 in. But the nice thing for them is they've been hitting shots, and it's made those post players' lives easier. As they get better and better. Brose is shooting the ball really well. Jackson Anders is shooting the ball really well. And then they just got a bunch of other dudes who, pop up and hit 3 in a game. Cody Schwank, Charlie Callis. They just got a lot of guys who play. They're always, going to do something a little bit funky defensively, whether it's a 1-3-1 or, a little run and jump. They're kind of mixing up their defenses a little bit more just with the different, kind of makeup of their team this year. So it's going to be a huge challenge. Rebounding is always huge against those guys. Their coach is a big rebounding guy, and so they always crash really hard, and we're going to have to make sure we keep them off the glass. But it's going to be 2 teams who play, pretty similar styles as far as, running and shooting. And, I would be surprised if the score is 39-32 on Friday. I'm thinking that, there's going to be a few more times that the ball goes through the hoop. But we got to get in the gym this week and get back into our rhythm and make sure that that's the case, because if it's not, it could be a long night for us.
Well, Coach, congratulations on the win, and let's go get another one on Friday night against Maywood Hayes Center.
Yeah, appreciate it, Trent.
That was Cambridge Trojan head coach Clay Shepard. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to wrap things up here from Pleasanton right here on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
The proceeding has been a presentation of the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network. Any use of this broadcast without the written permission of Hometown Family Radio is prohibited. Coverage on the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network has been brought to you by
Lockenauer Jones Mortuary, Mid-Plains Community College, Community Hospital, Pinpoint Communications, Corporate Seeds, Doyle Auto Repair, Midwest Liberty Federal Credit Union, Waypoint Bank of Cambridge, Samway Floor Covering and Furniture, Amateurs Bar and Grill, Auctioneer Justin Bonshaw, Honeyman Custom Harvesting, Cross Creek Golf Links, M&B Bank, Taco John's, Brining Truck and Trailer, Cambridge Rehab and Fitness, Western Select Genetics Lance Shiflett, Medicine Creek Family Dentistry, Farmers National Company, River Valley Services, Viera Wireless, Mark's Pharmacy and Shirley Case Coffee Shop, First Central Bank, Runza, Caleb's Custom Farming, Webb's Oilfield Service, Hogemeyer Seed, Troy Wiestad, Tri-Valley Health System, and Hitch and Hay Public Transit.
For a copy of this broadcast and a list of future events, visit hometownfamilyradio.com.